What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you at. First of all, if you're watching on the Rush Hour Podcast channel, welcome. We're glad to have you. We hope you stick around, hit that like and subscribe button. For everybody that's tuning in on the Wolfpack channel, I appreciate the members. I appreciate the moderators. I appreciate the official co-hosts. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to the passerbys. If you hate me or love me, I appreciate you. We about to take this off the screen so you can see our faces. Before we get into what we got to talk about, and if you are new to Rush Hour, the format is, okay, we're going to talk about everything what's in EQ's notebook. You see the way my finger is pointing? Him. We're going to talk about everything in his notebook and give our thoughts as a collective. The Rush Hour Podcast is based on his notes, his theories, his backstage news and all that type of stuff. We about to get into that shortly, but it's two things I want to bring up. First of all, what the hell Samurai Beast Warrior talking about? Samurai Beast Warrior, what the hell you talking about, man? Go drink some coffee, bro. you said LeBron haters can go cry in the car like Red on Friday. I mean, okay. We appreciate you being in here, though. We appreciate you. But here's something I want to bring up, okay? I didn't personally watch any parts of All-Star Weekend live, okay? But I was hearing about the dunk contest being bad, and I also seen a post on Twitter that made me want to watch the highlights of the dunk contest. It was a post by O'Shea Jackson Jr. Shout out to O'Shea Jackson Jr. Great dude, funny dude, hilarious. I love his dad. His dad is one of my all-time favorite rappers of all time. Okay. He said in his tweet that Lakers should cut him, or we need to cut him, meaning release him from the team. So I automatically knew what he meant by that tweet. So I just said, okay, it can't be that fucking bad. Let me turn on the dunk contest highlights. Salute, Reg Dog. Let me turn on the dunk contest highlights. I looked at the highlights. The dunk contest, it is what I thought it was, but I'm going to point out to one particular person, and that was from the tweet. I'm going to point out our very own Jackson Hayes, okay? Jackson Hayes wasn't really that bad. Like, he wasn't that bad in the dunk contest. He did what any fucking big man would do. Like, what big man you know that's 7 feet and taller that's going to be doing all this crazy 360 between the legs and fucking double pump fucking Michael Jordan skying through the air and human highlight film type shit. The dude is 7 feet. The dude literally looks like a pencil with braids. Like, what do you expect him to do? Like, I didn't look. It's not like it's not Jordan. Look, not Jordan. Jackson Hayes was good for what he brought. He was good for what he brought. You know, that tomahawk dunk he did look kind of basic, but when you watch it in slow motion, it was actually nice. And the one where he did the between the legs dunk when he bounced the ball and hit it with his right hand to his left hand and put it between his legs and dunked it. I don't know if you want to pause that whole statement or not, but pause it. But it wasn't that bad. You know, for a dude of his stature, it wasn't that bad. Now, I'm not saying that the dunk contest was good. I'm just saying that it wasn't as bad as people saying. It wasn't as bad as people saying. Shout out to the California kid winning the dunk contest. You know, he seemed like he was happy to be there. Like he was dancing on the way out with E40. He was dancing after every dunk. He was dancing before every dunk. Like he was just happy to be there. He was just happy to be there. He said Sean Kemp would. Sean Kemp not 7 feet, Samurai.
He's only like 6'9".
Yeah, Sean Kemp was like 6'9", 6'10". And even Dwight Howard wasn't 7 feet.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Like people don't understand. Like it can be done. It can be done. I mean, I've seen Wemby in the game do like fucking windmills and cradle dunks. I've seen it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But those are in-game dunks. Like it won't look that good in a dunk contest because it's an in-game dunk.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only so much you can. I say if you want to see real creativity, like the dunkers have to be maybe 6'7" at the tallest. Like 6'7" at the tallest, where you can see real creativity. You know, that's why we seeing guys like a lot of winners that won the dunk contest were like 6'7" and shorter. And they had a lot of the best dunks. If you look at Michael Jordan, if you look at Vince Carter, if you look at Dominique Wilkins, I mean, he's listed at 6'8", but, you know, if you look at the 3-time champion Nate Robinson, if you look at, you know, guys like that, Jason Richardson, you know, guys that's 6'7" and shorter, they got the most creative dunks out there. So I didn't really expect Jackson Hayes to do anything crazy. I didn't expect none of the participants to do anything crazy.
No.
I didn't even know who was in the goddamn dunk contest, to be honest. So
Man.
as I was watching the highlights, I was like, okay, that dude from San Antonio.
Yeah, all the bench
Carter Bryant. All the bench players. And what's up, Sean? Salute. We about to get into what the title and the thumbnail says. I was just speaking my mind about the dunk contest last night. But we about to get into what the thumbnail is and what the title is, like very, very shortly. But yeah, that dude Carter Bryant, he showed out. I like him. Like he was a I actually thought he was about to win, to tell you the truth. Like I actually thought he was about to win. To tell you the honest to God truth, because that dude was like really flying in the air, man. He got hang time. But shout out to what's that dude name? He played for the Heat. The dude just won. I forgot his name that quick, but
Kashad Johnson.
Kashad Johnson, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him, man. California kid. He was go look at if you haven't seen it, go look at the highlights. He was dancing the whole time.
Yeah,
he was dancing the whole time.
Yeah, only if he was getting some playing time in Miami, it would have been a different story. But
yeah, there you go. People go there to a lot of times people you see in the dunk contest, the 3-point shootout and all that type of stuff. They don't get that much playing time sometimes, but and that's why they're there to make a name for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mac McClung did the same shit. Like Mac McClung made a name. Everybody know who Mac McClung is now.
Mm-hmm.
But if he never would have done a dunk contest, he would have just been not talked about. Like he would have went into the shadow realm. Yeah. But yeah, man, we about to get into this, man. We about to get into this. You know, no, this ain't all-star talk. This is what you see in the title and what you see in the thumbnail. So, my co-host, EQ, what is the first thing in your notebook that we are going to be talking about? Uh-oh, is it that bad?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay. Of how she got rid of every asset.
That see and that just look. You just unlocked my rage, EQ, because I wasn't even thinking about that. But we said this over and over and over again, and it's stuff like that people don't pay attention to. That be like, why we ain't doing this? Why we ain't getting rid of him? Or why we ain't signing this guy? Because we can't.
Yep.
We can't trade for this guy. We can't sign this guy. We can't. Why didn't Lakers go after Highsmith? We can't.
No.
Like it's certain stuff that y'all want to do or y'all just see on Twitter. Oh, Shams. Oh, Shams just said that this guy he's available for sign. Oh, he's gonna be a Laker. Go get him. Yeah, I want to get everybody. We can't.
Mm-hmm.
Truth be told, through the whole LeBron James and Anthony Davis tenure, we were getting rid of first round picks left and right.
Even before they got LeBron.
Yeah, even before we got LeBron.
Yep.
And shout out to Humble. He brings this up. Yep. We got rid of a first round pick to get Russell Westbrook and to get rid of him.
Yep.
This is what we be trying to tell y'all, man. Like, I understand the Lakers. This is why I say what I say. I understand the Lakers' way of doing what we've been doing, but we have to adjust to today. And it's to a point where we have no choice.
But the thing is, the previous regime didn't get rid of every single asset compared to this regime. So, I mean, Jerry Buss was not going to throw every single asset and sign off on it compared to Jeanie. I mean, I know that's a big difference between the two.
And we seen what Jerry Buss did with this team. Jerry Buss was all about winning or at least trying to win. Yes, he did trade Shaq away, but he made the right choice of going with the younger star in Kobe Bryant. Brought us 2 more championships out of believing in Kobe. So he does what he does, or should I say, he did what he did for the better of this organization. On top of making sure the fans and the city of Los Angeles are happy. That was Jerry Buss. Jerry Buss cared about Los Angeles. He cared about the fans. And most of all, he cared about beating the Boston Celtics. If he was still here today and he seen people like LeBron James and Marcus Smart and all them motherfuckers hand shaking and dapping the Celtics after we lost to him, even after we beat him, he would be irate. He would be irate. Fuck all that good sportsmanship. When you going against a legendary rival in the Boston Celtics and y'all just shaking and dapping up and covering y'all mouth and talking and don't do that on camera. If you're gonna do something like that, go to the locker room and text each other. Go home and text each other. Don't do that shit on camera. That makes everything look bad. Old school Laker fans like me and EQ, we hate that shit. Like, I don't understand. When Kobe lost, and I hate comparing Kobe to everybody. Kobe is Kobe. When Kobe lost to the Boston Celtics in the finals, he was not dapping nobody up. That nigga went back to the locker room and said, I'm focused on next year. I'm getting back to work. I'm going back to the gym.
Yep.
These dudes hugging and smiling and dapping and like, come on, man. Like, but anyway, going back to how things were ran between the different Buss generations. That was the Jerry Buss way. Jerry Buss was all about making us happy, making sure we were in position to win, or at least if we had to rebuild, such as when Shaq left, he did it the right way. He traded for Pau Gasol. Got us back to championship contention. In that Shaq trade, he made sure we got a quality piece in Lamar Odom because that's the only motherfucker that worked. Brian Grant didn't work. Caron Butler didn't work. He made sure he got Lamar Odom in that deal. Okay. So he did the necessary pieces to build back to where we needed to be. He wasn't about, we're going all in every year trying to win. No, he built back to where we needed to be. Thus, you saw the Lakers go to 3 straight NBA championships from Jerry Buss rebuilding steadily and not just trying to put his chips all in every year. We went to 3 straight championships after Shaq left. 1, 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Under the Jerry Buss way.
Mm-hmm.
But under the Buss kids, shout out to Dylan Priestley. Under the Buss kids, we saw failed season after failed season after failed season after failed draft after failed draft after failed season. Then when we start getting good players in the draft, we traded them for Anthony Davis. He got us a championship, thank you, but he was not the person that was deemed to be a healthy superstar. He had health problems in where he was at in New Orleans. He had health problems down there.
Mm-hmm.
We were starting to think something was in the water. I mean, everybody y'all get hurt. But then since we got LeBron and AD, it's like we kept trying to go all in like every year to try to please these 2 motherfuckers, man. Giving away draft picks and giving away, but EQ, that's the clutch way, right? Like fuck them picks, ain't that their slogan?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's their slogan, fuck them picks. You can't say fuck them picks because having draft picks helped a lot of today's teams, like the Oklahoma City Thunder, like the Golden State Warriors with their dynasty. San Antonio.
I'm trying to think other than those 3 teams because everybody else is just like scabbling for Band-Aid moves. So
Boston Celtics.
Oh yeah, Boston. Yeah, when they made that trade with Brooklyn and got all those picks. Yeah.
Denver Nuggets.
Yep.
Like when you win championships with your core draft picks, whether that's a 2-man core, 3-man core, whatever the case may be, it's still players that you drafted. Yeah.
We had a whole roster. Give it away.
We had a whole roster. Shout out to Humble Sports. He's tuned in. We had a whole roster full of good guys. Like that young core was good. But I do believe at the time that even though we had a good young core, it was the right move to get Anthony Davis if we was trying to win now. Mike said I didn't get notification. Hey, I'm with you, Samurai. This one of the few times I agree with you.
This is part of chaos in the organization.
This is part of the chaos that EQ is talking about. This is part of the chaos. Ever since Phil Jackson left, we've been having trash coaches for the most part.
Or switching coaches every 2 years.
Yeah. Like we have not found our Phil Jackson yet. Not saying he has to be like Phil Jackson, but I'm talking about like a steadily championship coach, a coach that's going to get us to the championship at least once every 3 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
If we can make the finals at least once every 3 years, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
That shows consistency. Because you're not going to make the finals every goddamn year. I mean,
yeah, you're not doing 8, 9 consecutive years.
Yeah, you're not going to do that, especially the way they got the NBA thing. They don't want teams to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can build around making a championship at least once out of every 3 to 4 years, just making it to the finals and attempting to win it, I'm happy. Like that's why I was happy. And going back to what you're saying, EQ. That's why I was happy when the reports came out saying that they're trying to build like the Dodgers organization. The Dodgers organization is known for, at least for the past 10 years, they've been consistent in trying to win a championship. Micah, aren't you at church? You say you didn't get notification. You at church? Today is Sunday. I thought you was up there preaching, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. I mean,
But yeah, Samurai Beast. I don't always agree with Samurai Beast, but he said something that I totally agree with. Picking trash coaches.
that's oh. Oh.
Hey, prayers in the chat, y'all, for Mike Alexander. Prayers in the chat.
Kobe be ashamed of guys, man. Man, that comment's crazy. Ashamed guys, man. Man, come on, man. Like,
I don't know. Would Kobe be ashamed?
I mean, what? We gave him credit for one championship.
Would Kobe be ashamed of LeBron not showing up to his his funeral and his statue celebration? Would Kobe be ashamed of that?
I mean, yeah, this roster is what it is. I wouldn't say it's a terrible roster, but it's more of like a middle of a pack roster compared to everybody else in the league. So, and,
He said, "I forgot the hot spot is over." What did you say? He said, "I forgot the hot spots is over here where the ads are." Yeah, you was on the rush hour. You was on the rush hour channel watching Micah. That's why you didn't have your wrench.
Why can't we be like the Dodgers that made the World Series season? Like I said before, that's why this organization is where they're at. You can't compare them to the Dodgers right now. Like, what are we doing? Like,
yeah, but the good news is, at least according to reports, the good news is they're attempting to do that.
Well, they have to wait until the offseason.
Yeah, they got to wait till the offseason. We're attempting to do that.
The rest of this season is not there right now. It's not.
Yeah, we got to take it for what it is this year, man.
We need to. Like I keep on saying, like, wait until the offseason. I don't know why people talk about right now. Like, what? You think 2 weeks going to change and the next day going to change? It's like, it's not right now. What are we talking about?
Lakers all day. We're talking about the fact that you the guest speaker at the Beige Brigade.
That you woke up too late.
But yeah, if you look at the title and the thumbnail, is basically about, you know how Rush Hour works, yeah. Lad. We talk about everything that goes on in EQ's notebook. And right now we're talking about the difference between the Bus Kids ownership and Dr. Jerry Buss himself.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, that's not happening, Micah. Don't even get me started.
He said, "Let Lad on your panel." Lad gonna take over, man.
Yep.
It's gonna go from rush hour to hush hour.
Oh,
he gonna be the only one talking.
Yep. Bob Myers for like a GM. If he wants to put his hat in and take the interviews, I'm not just going to give you it because of what you did recently. We still have to interview, right? That's a different organization that's playing at the same arena as the Lakers. That's a different conversation. So,
I don't watch hockey like I used to, but I am a LA Kings fan. So
I do as well, and at least they won 2 cups in 2010s.
Yeah, the last one I remember was the one in 2012.
Yep. I mean, at least the Lakers won one in this decade so far, but they're looking for multiple chips in this decade. So, and they're hoping to win one with Luka in this decade.
Yeah, he wants to trade. He wants to trade any and every.
That's what I said earlier. You got rid of every single asset in the beginning.
Lad is part of the problem because Lad be one to
And
put us in.
This is not 2K video game either, or this is not Twitter. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Lad be wanting to put us in the 10th apron with his stuff. he be wanting everybody in the starting lineup making $50 million.
no, he wants to make all the trades before Luka even showed up on this team. That's what he wants to do. He wants to trade everything before Luka got here. So that means Luka's not even here to be possible, right? That's what he wants to do.
Lad, you're part of the chaos, man. You're part of the Lakers organization chaos. That's how the Bus kids were thinking when they gave what's his name all that money at midnight. Timothy Mozgov and Luau Dang.
Oh, that was straight sabotage.
That was sabotage. I think it was probably done on purpose, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, that's about. Yeah, that's why got rid of every single asset, right?
Yeah, they probably knew back then that they wasn't gonna last with the organization, or they was just doing it out of spite for their sister, or whatever the case.
I mean, they weren't gonna make the Western Conference Finals with that team. They weren't. I mean, she wanted them to have the young core go to Western Conference Finals after his farewell tour, and that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
And that's not realistic either. Like, you talk about a rookie Zubac and a rookie Brandon Ingram guy get you to the Western Conference Finals around that young core. Like, I mean, that's the crazy part. Like, and unfortunately, they got rid of every single asset when, the new front office came up in summer of 2017.
Yeah, that was, man.
And that didn't last that long.
Those were some more dark times, bro. Like, I've seen the dark times all throughout the early to mid 90s. I've seen the dark time through the mid 2000s.
No. They're not WCW. They're not. They're the WWE version of today.
Yeah. If you seen today's,
that's what they are. The WWE version of today.
Shout out to my nephew Landon, man.
They're not WCW. Nope. No. I mean, unfortunately, I didn't. Oh boy, you compare Pelinka to him. You are so lost your damn mind right now. You compare Pelinka to him, man.
All right, Samurai. This is why I be saying I only agree with you like 10% of the time. You be saying some crazy shit.
And try to compare him to wrestling.
First of all, you just disrespected WCW.
Yep.
Because at least they was an entertaining product. Well, you said in their dying days, but they were still entertaining in this.
Oh boy.
The WCW in their dying days were still more entertaining than the Bus Kids taking over.
Yep.
I would rather see an old ass Ric Flair versus Kevin Nash pulling his quad than watch what we was going through and when the Bus Kids took over.
And just imagine signing Luke Walton, and he's got to take that entire team to go to the Western Conference Finals in year one.
I would say if we at least had a coach that knew what he was doing.
It was just a bunch of chaos from from hiring coaches to bringing up the expectations on all these coaches in year one.
Yep.
I mean, it's crazy as it sounds. It still is.
It is crazy. I mean, it's not like we were bad, because at one point we were fourth in the West with LeBron and that young core. We were fourth in the West at one point.
And then everybody want to trade everybody. And people want to trade everybody when things start to unravel the opposite end.
I remember when LeBron and Lonzo had a triple-double in the same game.
And then the injuries, and then the, Brandon Ingram's blood clot issue, and
yeah, I think if we had Frank Vogel with that lineup, I think we would have done better.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
He would have been way better than Luke Walton, like way better than Luke Walton.
And then they got rid of Frank Vogel as well.
Yep.
See? This is what I mean by chaos. Changing the roster, changing the coaches. Can't keep the direction of the team.
But nothing is more chaotic than what people always bring up. And what people always bring up is that we did not run it back when we won in 2020. I don't know why we didn't do it. Most teams do it. Call me crazy, but if I won a championship with a squad, I'm bringing them back.
And
run it back.
And end up trading a draft pick that year to get Dennis, and look what that turned out to be. I mean,
yeah, this is why you got to have, and this is what I got to say before we because I don't want you to have to stick to this whole topic unless your notebook is all about this.
No, there's more to it.
Okay.
Completing the roster.
Okay. I just want to say this. And this is a hot take, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have mind the Bus kids being the owners of the Lakers
No
if they wasn't the ones making the decisions.
Yep.
If they had some smart basketball minds around them and not just hiring family and within family friends and everybody you have a family reunion with working in the front office, that's not how it's supposed to go. You got to have basketball minds around you. You got like scouts, and y'all could have owned the Lakers and been the Lakers owners and just stayed out the way. Just stayed out the way. Just check in with the GM, maybe 5-6 times a month and just stay out the way. But when you got owners that want to be a part of everything and they're just as dumb as a box of rocks, it's not going to go right.
And this is why every single sibling sold their shares except Jeanie.
Yeah. So my thing is this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like Jerry Jones. Don't be like Jerry Jones.
That's a different conversation.
That's a totally different conversation. And I'm sure since I brought up a football reference, Lad's going to show up in the comments in any minute. But don't be a Jerry Jones. You can definitely be an owner and just sit back. Just be an owner, collect your money, check on your team like 4 or 5 times a month, and relax. That's why you got general managers. That's why you got president of basketball operations. Let them handle that. Let them handle that. Don't be the owner and make yourself the GM and make yourself president of basketball operations and make yourself the head coach and make yourself the defensive coordinator. Like, don't do all of that. Just be the owner, be the Bus kids, and sit in your big ass condo or your house and just chill. Just chill. this is why I'm happy about what I'm hearing from the new regime, EQ, is because they're bringing in basketball minds. They're bringing in smart people.
And that's why they made the trade for Luka.
That's why they made the trade for Luka.
Mm-hmm.
Luka Doncic is the smartest thing the Lakers have done in a long time.
The last 7 years. Yep.
Yeah. We didn't just trade for a superstar that was on his way out. We traded for a superstar that's under 30.
We just didn't trade just to make a trade.
Yeah, we made that trade for our future. And despite what a lot of y'all say about him, Luka Doncic is the perfect player to build around. Just think of what Showtime did with Magic Johnson. Not calling Luka Doncic Magic Johnson, but I'm just saying he's that type of player where, you know, Magic Johnson was more of a pass first guy than Luka is, but Luka does pass the ball. He averages like 7-8 assists a game. So he passes the ball. You just got to continue to build around his flaws. Basically, you got to give him the same type of team he had in Dallas that took him to the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
The same type of team.
Mm-hmm.
You got Austin Reeves that could be like a younger Kyrie Irving. And then just put all them athletic two-way players around him. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And build a solid bench and you straight.
Mm-hmm.
And you could find some of that shit in the draft. Like, I hope a Duke Thero comes around, man. Like, I really hope he does.
Unless they're thinking of unless they're hoping that a lot of fans are hoping that the new regime would make a big move in the summer.
Oh man, look, if they hoping for that, then
I'm just saying, like, you want to clean the rest of the assets to get what? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. You want to go through another 7 years and just deplete every single asset from the new regime and let's go all in every single year with Luka, right?
Yeah, I don't believe in. Before I go further, shout out to everybody showing up, man. Especially shout out to Blue Magic, man, and do what he says, man. Blue Magic says, man, hit that like and subscribe button.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that like and subscribe button, man. It's free. Whether you're watching on the Wolfpack channel or whether you're watching on the Rush Hour podcast channel, just hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't.
I'm like, I'm not going to play my assets to, get a. I mean, that's a whole different conversation. But I mean, if that's what a lot of Lakers fans are thinking, like, oh, we got this summer and we just deplete the assets again and just go chase for another big name, household name.
And no matter EQ, no matter how many times we try to explain this type of stuff to people, it's still the same shit every live stream.
Yep.
Like why we didn't trade for him or why we not trading for Giannis at the trade deadline, and why are you trying to go all in? Like, you can't, first of all, pause. Like, you can't go all in if you got a $50 million dude on your roster.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. How many times we got to tell y'all we are very, very limited until LeBron is either off the roster or coming back to the Lakers on a vet minimum. We are stuck. We are stuck with his $50-something million contract. He's making the most money on the Lakers this year.
Yep. Well, I'm looking. Yeah.
He's stuck. He has a no trade clause.
Yep.
We can't do anything. we don't have the assets that people want. Or should I say we don't have the assets that people want to trade for? Because if we waived a lot of these players and they was in the buyout market, teams would pick them up. Teams would pick up Dalton Connect if he was in the buyout market. They just don't want to trade for him. We can't do anything. We can't do anything until LeBron James is off the books, whether you like it or not. That's reality. And that goes back to the chaos. Because before this contract, LeBron James didn't have a no trade clause.
Yeah.
And they ended up giving him one.
Yep.
We talked about this numerous times on this channel and within all the live streams we've been having.
Yep.
I hate player options.
So like I never broke it down. I mentioned that earlier. You got rid of every single asset to get you where you're at. Even 2019.
I'm about to see if I can make Blue Magic a mod. Blue Magic. If I can't make you a mod during the live stream, just leave a comment after the show go off the air. Leave a comment under the video after it goes live, and I'll make you a mod that way. Just make sure you comment after the video, and then I'll make you a moderator. Because sometimes it's tough for me to do while we live.
I mean, take it. I mean, yeah, you're not gonna take no pay cut. Like,
Who taking a pay cut?
well, he's talking about LeBron. So
Yeah. Only way LeBron taking a pay cut is if he going back to Cleveland, because he would have no choice. That'd be the only way. That would be the only way.
well, I absolutely Blue Magic. I said that earlier of why the chaos started to happen and started to unravel. I did say that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't LeBron take it? Because he got too much pride and he's got Rich Paul as a sidekick. That's why he can't take a pay cut. Rich Paul and LeBron will never take a pay cut. They always want to say, "Oh, he's got to take the most money possible."
Got you, Blue Magic. You're definitely a moderator right now. Shout out to Blue Magic. Welcome, Blue Magic, to the Wolfpack family, man. He's a mod.
Hey, he won't take a pay cut. I mean, if he took a pay cut, he would have went on a different team. If he took a pay cut.
Yeah, that's the only way.
He got to take a pay cut by not exercising his player option, and could have been a free agent taking less money. So,
like, it's a lot that we have to bring up from his notebook that makes it chaotic. It's a lot. This is just the tip of the iceberg, right?
and talk about should have never broke up the young core in 2019. Yeah, that's part of the chaos. That's part of it.
And a lot of the moves that was made back then is what's fucking us up today.
I mean, hey, he hasn't done well against Boston in his career. He could have made it to the finals in 2008 with that Cleveland team he had. It didn't happen. So, well, I mean, unfortunately, the Lakers are split into 7 equal parts.
Yeah, Dr. Jerry Buss, he was out there, spreading the population, so he had no choice.
Yeah, 7 equal parts, and there was a power show.
I mean, because here's the thing. He had a dream of what he wanted to do, when he passed. He wanted to pass his business down to his children, which a lot of people do.
Yep.
I mean, he didn't say, or he didn't have in the back of his mind that it was going to be chaos.
Just like
And I'm not going to even mention that, Samurai.
oh boy, come on, man.
I'm not going to even mention that. I'm not
either. Nope.
Yeah, you know, YouTube is too damn strict for me to mention what you just said.
Yep.
I mean, I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
I mean, long as you smart and know what you're doing, that's all that matters to me.
Yep.
And I'm definitely not gonna speak about politics because
nope. I'm not doing that either because I already seen those. I mean, nope.
Shit, talking about sports is fucking toxic enough.
Yep.
I don't need to talk about politics. I'm definitely not talking about that. You got to have thick skin to debate politics, and somebody might say something that I don't like, and we gonna have to be fighting. So, if you want to get close to talking about politics, just go debate a LeBron stand. Like, it's just like that.
I think I'm gonna change.
Yeah, man. What's left in your notebook, man? What we got next?
What is the best? Well, what's the best option to bet around? Look at this offseason.
The best option to get this in the draft or free agency?
I mean, there's a lot of people talk about they need to make a big trade to get Giannis. A big trade to get, Trey Murphy. It's just a whole bunch of rumblings about like, oh, what should they trade the picks for, or what they should do with those picks, or just keep the picks and continue to roll with Luka, but there's going to be a point where Luka could possibly be disgruntled at some point.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give even though it's obvious, but I'm gonna give Trevor Lane. I'm gonna give Trevor Lane credit for what he said, and I'm gonna piggyback off of it. Trevor Lane said that the best players available in this offseason are already on the Lakers roster. Like your Austin Reeves, like your Rui Hachimura, like your LeBron James. They're already on the Lakers roster. So it all depends on which ones that we are going to bring back or try to bring back. I would definitely bring Austin Reeves back. But I know that they're not going to give him the role that I want him to be on. Because I would love for him to be that sixth man, like that Manu Ginobili. But they're not going to do that. My thing I would do is, especially seeing how DeAndre Ayton has been playing and seeing the how it looks in free agency, like free agency for a center is not good.
So you want to give a blank check to a restricted free agent to see if that original team matches.
I'm gonna start by saying this. With our draft pick, whatever it lands at, because I think the last time I checked, if we were to draft today, we'd be somewhere like in the mid-20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we could stay there, or we can somehow just trade up a bit, I would actually use that draft pick to pick the best center available. Whatever center is available at that point, pick them up. The best one at that point, just pick them up. The best one. Because there's no centers in fucking free agency anyway, and DeAndre Ayton is not already seen as a long-term solution.
No.
So you might as well look for your diamond in the rough now. And if push come to shove, if he don't come out swinging right away, but he can still play, you still got Jackson Hayes that shows he can, complement Luka Doncic. So you still have Jackson Hayes who can start some games alongside Luka Doncic and make it work. But I would use that on a center that can be our franchise center going forward. Like I would actually do that. Whoever is the best center available where we picking at, pick them up. Pick them up. Or should I say, whichever is the best, whoever is the best defensive center available at the time we pick him up.
So it's like the Andrew Bynum transition year.
Yeah, just do that because we don't need to keep getting people that score. Like we got scorers. Like if we bring back Austin Reeves and Rui, that's going to be 3 guys in the starting lineup that can score. We don't need all these scores. We got Luka, Austin Reeves, and Rui that can score. If you can bring in a wing and a center that's defensive minded and athletic, that starting lineup is going to be dangerous. So if we can just get the best defensive big man when we pick at the time of our pick, that's what we should do. Because nobody here really believes that DeAndre Ayton is the long-term solution.
Nope.
Or Maxi Kleber.
Oh no.
I personally like Jackson Hayes. Mm-hmm. Like he got better this year, and I credit that to Luka Doncic.
Mm-hmm. He's a backup.
Yeah. So I would do that. That's how I would work the offseason. And not only this is why I would do that. Okay. Not only because it's not no centers out there, but because that's another way of saving money by filling in a need. Like we're going to need a big man. So it's best to have that need on a rookie deal versus going deep into your cap money to try to bring in a big man. Like it's best to fill in your needs with less money as possible. Kind of like getting what you need on a budget.
Yeah, let's say that's about, hold on.
Because how much money we got? That's what you're looking up right now? How much money we got for the summer?
No, I'm looking at how many centers are available with the draft.
Okay.
There's 4 to choose from in the first round. And then the rest of them is like second rounders.
Okay, so let's just say it's 4 to choose from in that first round.
Mm-hmm.
We could have a chance. I mean, I don't really see too many teams out there that need a center. Like we would.
I mean, there's one team across the hall that just traded them.
But that's the thing. Clippers don't got a draft pick, or do they? Did they pick one up in that Harden trade?
Oh no, that pick goes to OKC. Never mind. Okay.
See, now what OKC can do is when they decide to, they can not pick up Hartenstein's team option and use that draft pick for a center.
No, they drafted one earlier. They drafted one last summer.
Oh, you're talking about Jalen Williams, right? What's his name?
No,
he a center?
No. The one that played for Georgetown last year.
Okay, so they ain't gonna get no center then.
Mm-hmm.
But you think they keep it Hartenstein?
No, I don't think they are.
Yeah, because he has a club option, a team option for $28.5 million. I don't know if they're gonna pick that up or not.
No, I don't think so. 20.5.
I mean, but if he is, look, if he doesn't return to OKC, I mean, Hartenstein would be a good option. He'd be a decent option.
I mean, they have Silver, and then they have Chet, and they have. I mean, Hardenstein. I mean, do they even want? Because they're in an apron situation because of Chet, Jalen Williams, and Shea's max contracts. So they're in an apron situation that they might not be able to keep Hardenstein.
Yeah, and that's another thing, like, because that team option is for $28.5 million, and that's what I'm was saying earlier. Like, I don't want to put all that money into a big man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd rather get what we need on a budget. Like, get your center through the draft. Like, the best available defensive center at your point of picking, wherever we pick at, whoever's the best defensive center available, draft that guy. That's what we need. We need somebody that's going to block shots, contest shots, and rebound. That's it. That's all we need. Bring in that Dwight Howard type player. Somebody's going to block shot, rebound, and contest shots on a rookie deal. That might work. You never know. It might work. Just make sure the dude is not injured, like y'all did with Adu Thero, and we're good. Don't put him in trade talks. Don't shoot his confidence.
Yep, and that's where that's where a lot of things unfolded in the wrong direction.
Yeah, see.
Because you just want to deplete every single asset just to get one specific player.
And that's one thing that a lot of Laker fans, they fall under because they see that we did that with Anthony Davis, and
that was probably like 20-some assets just to get him, and then you have to get Luka Doncic that way. So
we barely stopped owing. I think we barely stopped owing the Pelicans like a couple years ago from that trade.
Yeah, when they got Dyson Daniels.
Yeah.
And they made the DeJounte Murray trade, and Atlanta has our pick.
Yeah, so yeah, so you don't want to make those kind of trades. You gotta have depth. Like, you trading away depth for like one person,
and we still have depth issues.
Yeah,
because of how many assets we deplete.
We have. I'm gonna look up something real quick.
Oh man, yeah. And this is why it's chaos. Yep. And maybe you're talking about all the draft picks they used. I mean, yeah, they didn't do their homework well. If you're talking about looking at all their draft picks that they recently had.
All right, this is for people that think that we're just talking out of our ass. Okay, people that want to trade everybody for one person. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, we need. We need to put this. We need to put these 5 guys together and get. No, this is what we was talking about earlier. As of February 2026, listen to me. As of February 2026, the Los Angeles Lakers have the worst bench scoring in the NBA this season.
There you go.
Ranked 30th. For the ones that don't like depth on the team, that's what we're dealing with. This is why depth is so important. Like, we need a bench to the point where the bench can be a starting 5. That's how good our bench needs to be. We had that in 2020, where if we go to our bench from 2020, they can damn near be a starting 5. We have the worst bench scoring in the league. And you might look at other teams below us and think that's crazy, but it's not. We have the worst bench scoring in the league as of this month.
And that's why we had to play our starters 30 plus minutes just to get out of pitfall.
And this is what I be saying, because I see it all the time. These like trades that I look at as smart, and a lot of Laker fans be looking at as stupid because we didn't get somebody like a star name or something like that. Getting somebody like Luke Kennard was brilliant because, for one, we were 22nd in 3-point percentage. We got the best 3-point shooter in the NBA. We're 30th in the league in bench scoring. He's going to help us off the bench. You just fixed 3 problems, because we're not dealing with not able Gable anymore. So you got rid of 3 problems that y'all not looking at because y'all just focus on, oh, why didn't we get Giannis? Or why didn't we get Herb Jones? Or why didn't we get High Smith or whatever the fuck his name is?
Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas. Y'all just focus on names to go in the starting lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Our bench is the worst in the NBA. Our bench.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all the main ones talking about, oh, why they put Bronny in? Why they playing Gabe? Because we ain't got nobody. Y'all want to keep focusing on the starting lineup.
Yep.
Our starter lineup is not the problem. Our bench is. And
that's why our starting lineup plays too many minutes every single game.
Yes, we have possibly the best. Okay, I'm gonna look up something real quick. Mm-hmm.
This is why it's chaos.
This is why it's not a problem, okay? Starter scoring. The Lakers are second.
Yep.
Our starting lineup is not a problem. We're second in the league in scoring from the starters. Mm-hmm. Our problem is the bench. We don't need to be trading for starters. We need to be trading for bench players. That's why Luke Kennard was genius. That's why I loved it. You get the best 3-point shooter in the league, which is going to help with our 3-point percentage and our bench scoring, and you getting rid of a cardio clown. But y'all don't look at stuff like that. Y'all don't look at stuff like that. Then y'all be confused with stuff like that. Y'all don't, because y'all don't look at the big picture. Y'all don't read between the lines. Y'all don't watch the games. Y'all just watch the highlights, go after names. Why we didn't get this guy, why we didn't get that guy. With deep down inside, you don't even know why we didn't get that guy. You don't even know why you want that guy. Besides because he has a name. A lot of y'all would be in the fucking 17th apron if y'all was GM. I'm telling you. Y'all will get fired on the spot for the trades y'all be trying to do. Y'all will get rid of the whole bench for one person, and then y'all got to go to the buyout to try to fill it in. Like, y'all got to look at the whole picture instead of what y'all see being posted on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all got to look at the reasons why. And if y'all watch the game and know the stuff behind the scenes and know contracts and know all of this type of stuff, you would see why the Lakers traded for Luke Kennard. Take a moment out of your day to look at the stats or look at the rankings or look at, you know, what I just did. It only took me 2 minutes to figure out that we were second in the league in starter scoring and we're last in the league in bench scoring. So this is why I know that Luke Kennard trade was the perfect way to go. A lot of y'all be the main ones saying we need shooting, we need shooting, we need shooting. We got the best 3-point shooter in the league, possibly the best shooter ever statistically. Did y'all know that Luke Kennard has the highest 3-point field goal percentage out of everybody that took at least 2,000 attempts in NBA history? In not just this decade, in NBA history. Of everybody who shot at least 2,000 3-pointers, he got the highest percentage at 44%. in NBA history. A team traded for him that had the 22nd worst 3-point shooting percentage in the NBA. Not to mention, we got rid of not Abel Gable for a guy like that. But y'all wasn't focused on all of that. Y'all was just focused on the shiny new toy instead of the car that gets you from point A to point B. Y'all focused on trying to get the shiny new toy. It's all good though. That's why. Rush Hour Podcast and Lakers World Order Wolfpack. We're here to help. We're here to make things more clearly to you. It's times where people within our circle that be speaking off emotions that we got to explain to them like this. Shout out to Dwight Smith. That's my boy. But, I got to explain to him sometimes. Shout out to Ladd. He's another one. He's a firecracker. He hears something and go off.
And Sean especially.
Sean,
I didn't want to get started, man. I'm just I'm like, what do you expect from a role player? Like, role player to be a A or B plus player? Like, he's a role player.
He's a role
because he's a role player. What do you expect role players to be?
He's definitely a role player. Hey, EQ.
Yep.
See if you can head out and head back in, because I heard like a static in your mic.
You hear it?
Let me see. Say something again.
You hear it now?
Yeah. Every time you say when you don't say something, I don't hear it. When you talk, I hear it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I think somebody's is messing with our mics, man. We speaking the truth. He'll be back, y'all. He fixing his mic. He said, Humble said, that's some of these so-called Laker fans for you. Yeah. Like, you got to understand why certain things happen, whether you like it or not. Everything happens for a reason. Let me see if you still sound. Say something.
You hear it?
Oh man, it's back. What kind of mic you using, EQ?
You hear
Are they headphone mics?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, man, that used to fuck me up.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I can hear what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
but when you say like a full sentence, it's like a staticky.
Mm-hmm.
It almost sound like you in mid teleport.
Yeah, I know.
What up, SMT?
I mean, they're role players.
Yeah, they're definitely role players. Okay, I'm gonna say this, y'all. We apologize ahead of time for the mic issue. Just bear with us, okay? Just bear with us. It's not his mic. It's most likely StreamYard. So just bear with us, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have to start the stream over because we already been on for an hour. So just bear with us, okay? Bear with us. If you didn't if he's talking and you don't understand what he's saying, I'll just say it in the chat and I'll repeat what he said.
I hope so. Because a lot of people still don't get it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get it. A lot of people don't get it. Like, shout out to the ones that do. Shout out to the ones that do. Because I had to stop thinking as a fan, and I had to think as a fan, and if I was the owner of the Lakers, I had to think like that. Like I have to look into contracts. I have to look into our analytics. Why we got. That's why every time we trade for somebody or draft somebody, I look that person up.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I look that person up.
That's what I'm talking about. More role players.
He said we should trade for Bruce Brown, KCP, Julian Champagne. Okay, I mean, okay. This is all right. This is what I want to ask y'all. Whether I agree with you or not, this is what I want to ask y'all. You know, the people that talk like this, the one that say we should trade for that person, I need y'all to tell me who y'all would trade to get those people. Like, what would the trade scenario look like? I want to see that, because if you just say we need to trade for this, and this, that's why it'll make you, you know, feel like you gotta pop off the handle, because people talk like that, and then when it doesn't happen, you don't understand why it didn't happen. So I want to see what your trade scenario is, so I can see if it's realistic. Because I could easily be up here saying we need to trade for Giannis, Trent Jr., Gary Trent Jr., and a second round pick. I can say that, but I'm also have to say the trade scenario. Like, what would I be sending?
We wouldn't be. I mean, it's not even possible this summer because a lot of those guys are unrestricted free agents.
Yeah, it's like, and that's another thing you got to look at too. Like, you also got to look at the people that you want to trade for. You got to see what their contract is. Like, because a lot of times, somebody you want to trade for, they're going to be off the books and can just walk away. Like, it's a lot of stuff you got to look into when you say we should trade for this guy, this guy, this guy. Like, it's easy to say that, but you got to know what their contract situation is. You got to know if they're a good locker room guy. You got to know if they really want to be here.
And that
you got to look at their background.
And that's true. Interconference teams don't want to help you to get better. That part is true. Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is very true.
Unless
that's why we always said, like, and that's why I'm always said, like, if you're gonna make moves, it's best to make moves with an Eastern Conference team.
I'm done with trade talking. Yeah, I agree with that part too.
Yeah, trade talks is I'm glad trade season is over.
Yep.
But in all actuality, once the season is over, you can start making trades again, even when the playoffs are still going. As long as you and that other team are not in the playoffs, y'all can make trades.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a 2K. This is not a 2K game, people. I'm telling you.
And you just proved our point, Samurai Beast, because we be telling people, like, this is not NBA 2K. Like, y'all be bringing up these NBA 2K scenarios and think it can happen in real life. Like, just because they accept a trade on NBA 2K don't mean that that's going to happen. Mm-hmm. What you see on 2K is artificial intelligence.
I mean, I don't know about fit. If the free agency class is not that good, I don't know about fit. So.
Yeah, for any position, the NBA this free agency class is not good, and we joked about it before. Like, the one time Lakers got money to spend, free agency is not good.
And that's what I mean. Before they deplete all their assets to get to where they're at.
And this is why I say we might as well just use our free agency money and just bring back the players that we already got that we want, and just get our needs via draft. Like, get that, like what I was talking about for people that just came in here. I said I would use our first round draft pick that we got this year, and whatever place we fall into, get the best defensive center that's available at that point. Just draft him. I don't care if we pick him from at number 20 or number 30. Whichever defensive center is available at that point, just pick him up. No brainer.
We'll just get
and make sure you do your scouting, because whoever we draft needs to play. Don't put that nigga in fucking G League for the first 2 years and two-way. No, put that nigga on a contract.
Or I suggest this part too. Get rid of the play-in tournament.
Yeah, man, this play-in tournament is bullshit.
Get rid of play-in tournament and play for the number 1 pick.
That is fire.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta get rid of play-in tournament. If you want to change the lottery system, then get rid of play-in tournament and play for the number 1 pick.
And if you really want this game to be competitive, Adam Silver.
Yep.
Since you don't care about East and West in the All-Star game, why don't you just make the NBA the top 16 teams with the best record and put that as the playoffs? Since you don't care about East and West anymore, the top 16 teams in the NBA go to the playoffs. Don't pick the top 8 teams from the West. Don't pick the top 8 teams from the East. The top 16 teams face each other in the playoffs. Yep. That's how you should do it.
Yep.
That's how you should do it. You can't care about East and West in the season and not care about it in the All-Star game.
Or you actually care about tanking, but you still kind of find out a solution to get the number 1 pick and might as well play for it with the bottom 14 teams of the league.
Yeah, I think you should.
So we stop talking about lottery balls being rigged for certain teams. Like,
yeah, because the crazy part, we don't even see the lottery. They do that behind closed doors.
Yeah,
which raises suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that behind closed doors? For what? So if the top 8 is in the playoffs,
mm-hmm.
I would say the bottom 15 on each conference.
Bottom 7 on each conference. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but yeah, bottom 7 from each conference.
Mm-hmm.
Or look, the bottom 15 all together. Y'all play for who get the because the first 15 picks is the lottery.
So you want the number 1 seed to get a bye?
Yeah, like they gotta instead of that play-in tournament, like you just said, have that tournament for what pick you get in that draft.
Mm-hmm.
Since Adam Silver loves tournaments so much, he got an in-season tournament. He got a play-in tournament.
I'm getting rid of that.
He got a tournament for the All-Star game.
I'm getting rid of that too.
Like he loves tournaments.
But you still kind of forgot the lottery issue.
Take your ass to soccer if you love tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell he loves soccer.
We're trying to put Europe in whatever. The whole Europe situation is different. But.
Like, I don't know, man. Now, I'm sorry I was up here, venting, but I'm sure you got other stuff in your notebook, man. I just have to vent, this was getting on my...
Well, the last thing is... Well, the last question is, who's going to pair with Luka?
Who's going to play with Luka as far as like the star or just...
As a pair.
As a pair.
Mm-hmm. I mean...
And you're talking about like until Luka retires? Or like just for next season?
I mean, they are going to build for now Luka, and then after Luka is where they're going to have an issue.
Okay. I honestly think like the cheapest person to pair with Luka is Jackson Hayes. They already got that chemistry, lob threat, pick and roll.
Mm-hmm.
That's the cheapest route to play with Luka.
Mm-hmm.
The smartest route is probably Austin Reeves. As far as, Luka Doncic needing that second man to score when he's off or when he needs to get his playmaking on. You got Austin Reeves there to help you score. And that can take over a game. Like if, God forbid, something happened to you in the game, you got to go out. But those are my two things. The cheapest choice, cheap but effective, Jackson Hayes. Smart and effective, Austin Reeves. They already have that chemistry. I believe Luka loves Jackson Hayes. You think?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the expectations of Jackson Hayes. I mean, yeah, that would be, yeah, that part's true. You're gonna see some of the good and the bad with Jackson Hayes. I mean,
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. EQ and SMT. He already exceeded my expectations. Like he already exceeded what he's doing now. I never thought he would be doing. Like if you compare this season to his previous seasons, this season he balled out. Like he already exceeded my expectations. He has great chemistry with Luka, and that's very important because Luka is our cornerstone. He loves Luka. Luka loves him.
yes, them and Dallas conversations already over and done with, so that's not going back again. So.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a Lakers and Dallas trade anytime soon.
No, that's not gonna happen.
That's not going to happen anytime soon. Two teams I know won't trade with us off top are Dallas, Utah, because they felt like they were underhanded in that Luka trade. Because they didn't even know we were getting Luka. That's the thing.
Yep, and that's why that trade didn't happen.
Yeah, they didn't know we was getting Luka. And of course, the Clippers ain't gonna trade with us.
Yep.
Damn near anybody in the Pacific Division is not trading with us.
Yeah.
That goes for the Warriors. That goes for the Clippers. That goes for the Phoenix Suns. Sacramento. They're not going to trade with us.
In the playoffs, I can find some people playing Jackson. I mean, I already know what the expectations are with him. It's just a lot of Lakers fans don't know their expectations. So.
And look, SMT, that right there shows you how dumb a lot of fans are if they expect Jackson Hayes to be closing.
Role players.
Because this is what I'm saying. If you as a fan are expecting Jackson Hayes to be the savior, you need to get your head examined or stay off of Twitter.
Or any role player.
Like I personally said Jackson Hayes because he don't cost that much and he already has insane chemistry with Luka Doncic. And that's what win games. You got to have chemistry. You can't just have all these players just put on a team. You got to have chemistry. Now, that says a lot about them dumbass fans if they're mad because Jackson Hayes had 10 points. What do you expect him to get? It's not like he's getting paid $30-40 million. He's getting paid less than 8.
Yeah, less than the mid-level.
Yeah, the dude he's giving you what you paying for, basically.
Yeah. And same thing with Rui and same thing with Vanderbilt, and the rest of the role players are what they are.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, a lot of times players are going to give you what you're paying for unless, because we see it all the time, unless they're in a contract year. If they're in a contract year, that's when they're going to ball out. That's when you're going to see them ball out. And I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe that this is a contract year for Jackson Hayes. I got to check. Let me check. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be an unrestricted free agent. Right now, he's only making $3.4 million.
Yep.
So you can bring him back for like $4 or $5 million.
Oh, you have to give him that level on the whatchamacallit, that pay raise.
With his chemistry alone, with Luka Doncic, I would give him like $5-6 million off from that.
That's the mid level. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will offer him that. Because that's the most important part to me. When you got your cornerstone that you're building around and you got players buying in, those the ones you want to bring back. Not players with egos, not players that saying why they're not starting. And like you want to have people in your starting lineup that has insane chemistry with your number one option. That's what you want. That's what you wanted. I don't care how good that player is. If they don't got chemistry with Luka Doncic, they shouldn't be in the starting lineup. Chemistry will win over talent any day.
Yeah, and that's why the roster changed for so many times.
Yeah. Lack of chemistry. We just putting people together.
Yeah. Just like 21 and 22 and 23 and 24.
If you was part of a chili cook-off and you and your kitchen and you and your kitchen staff was making championship level chili for 25 years and you're going against a store that just opened with people getting recipes off the internet, who do you think is going to win? The team with the chemistry or the team that was just put together?
The team that was built for 25 years.
There you go. Chemistry trumps everything.
Mm-hmm.
Chemistry trumps everything.
Yep.
You got to be on the same accord. You got to be, there to pick up your brother, help your brother out. Chemistry is what wins championships for the most part. They say defense is up there, but you can't win without having chemistry. And chemistry is part of the communication on the court. Whether that's physical chemistry, whether you're picking up, somebody that, missed an assignment, or you verbally telling that person their man is cutting, or get on this guy, I'll take this guy. That's part of chemistry.
Yep.
You got to have chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
And for the insane people that think that Jackson Hayes is going to be hitting game winners in the playoffs, y'all need to get your head examined.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Y'all need to get your head examined.
Mm-hmm.
Not even Chat GPT would think that shit. So going back to what you asked me earlier, EQ, I personally believe after us looking through all of this shit, a lot of the best players in this year's free agency is already on the team. Like, I would definitely bring back Austin Reeves. I would definitely bring back Luke Kennard. And I would definitely bring back Rui Hachimura. Luke Kennard is a need. He's making 11 million right now. Will he still, demand that? I don't know. But if he do, you still fucking give it to him. He's the best shooter in the NBA. Give it to him. We need his scoring. He can shoot. So out of everybody that's on this free agent list under the Lakers, I'm definitely want to bring back Rui, Austin, and Luke. Maybe Marcus Smart. But I hope DeAndre Ayton doesn't pick up his player option.
Well, Marcus Smart has a player option.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because he has a player option for $5.4 million. So I'm hoping he picks up his player option and not decline it and want more. Just pick it up and come back.
And then Jake is still here for 6. Yeah, Jake Lawyer is still here for $6 million.
Do you think Kobe Buffkin is worth bringing back? I mean, he has a team. We got a team option on him for this summer.
There's not that many free agents that's gonna. I mean, I might as well let me just see what he has in the backcourt since we don't. I mean, there's not that many free agents out there to get. I mean,
well, if we do pick up Kobe Buffkin's, if we do pick up his contract, it'll be for $2.5 million.
No.
Right now, he's making 1.6.
Because of the cap space that they had to get to the apron.
I forgot all about this. I forgot. I'll definitely bring up Jackson Hayes too. That's another person I'll bring back. I would definitely bring back Jack. I forgot Jackson Hayes was a free agent.
Yep.
He's an unrestricted free agent. We have his bird rights, so we can. All these people I want back. We have. Well, except for Austin Reeves, non-bird rights.
No.
But Rui, we have his bird rights. Even LeBron, we have his bird rights. What that usually means is we can pay them and not go over the cap, right? Something like that. Yeah, so Rui should be an easy person to bring back. Jackson Hayes should definitely be an easy person to bring back because he's not making a lot to begin with. Luke Kennard. I mean, that's my bad. Luke Kennard is the one with the non-bird rights. Austin Reeves has the player option, which I believe is going to be declined.
Yep.
I mean, in a perfect world, I would love him to just pick it up, but
he's not gonna pick up 15.
Yeah, he's not gonna pick it up. In a perfect world, Austin Reeves picks up his player option. DeAndre Ayton declined his. Marcus Smart picks his up. We bring back Jackson Hayes. We bring back Rui. We bring back Luke, and we'll have money to fill out the bench. We use our draft pick to draft the best defensive center available, and we just work on the bench for the summer. And it's still going to be who the fuck would you get in the summer for the bench because it's not really looking good out there.
Unless, I mean, like I said earlier, what if they send a blank check to restricted free agents to see if the original teams would match the restricted free agency offer?
All right. This is some restricted free agents out there. You got our very own Mark Williams. I know you remember him.
Nope. Nope, not revisiting it. Nope. No.
I don't think the Phoenix Suns will let him go anyway. He's only making $4.5 million.
Not revisiting that.
Got Benedict Mathurin. He just got traded to the Clippers.
Clippers are keeping him.
Yeah. Got Jaden Ivey for the Bulls. Got Igor Demon.
No, that's Brooklyn's keeping him. They're not. They just drafted him like not even last year.
Well, I think if you look at it, the only person we'll probably go after is Peyton Watson for the restricted free agent. Right now, he's making 2.8 mil.
Oh, he's got one more than that.
Probably like at least 7 to 10. I mean, that's a big jump from 3 million. 7 to 10.
I mean, it's tricky.
I think he'd be okay with 7. If you're making 2.8 mil, I mean, how you gonna say no to 7?
No, I'm not. I'm not bringing back older KCP. I'm not doing that. Like,
what is with your obsession with KCP, Samurai? Have you been watching KCP
in Memphis or?
Yeah, Memphis now. He was part of that Desmond Baines trade.
Oh boy, that's a sad team to play for. I mean, even Luke Kennard played. He wanted to get the hell out of Memphis, man.
Look, I'm just so you can put your mind at ease, Samurai Beast. Okay, Contavious Caldwell Pope has a player option for this summer at 21.6 mil. Now you ask yourself, is he gonna pick that up or test the market?
Yeah, he's opting in, man. He's opting in.
And if he does opt in, don't be like, Rob Pelinka should have went after him and made him not opt in. Like that's the kind of stuff y'all be talking about.
Man, cut it out. He's not gonna opt out of $21 million. Yeah, right.
And why would you want somebody that's 33, man? We trying to go younger. We need somebody on Luka's timeline. And Luka's like 27.
See, but the thing is, even if they're going with Luka's timeline, then what's after Luka's timeline?
I'm trying to find somebody that'd be good for Luka's timeline that I don't know.
There's nothing out there after Luka's timeline.
Yeah, there's definitely nobody out there. That's why I'm saying, like, we should just bring back our people and just fill in our major needs through the draft.
Or just be like, I mean, I don't know. What if, like, well, I don't want to compare these types of trades to different sports, but like we've seen teams trade a lot of picks just to move up the draft board.
Yeah. We've seen teams trade players to move up.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't have players to move up because they're all unrestricted free agents.
That's what I'm saying. So this is why us keeping that 2026 pick was very, very important. Because either way is in the first round. That's why it's very, very important. Either way is in the first round. The Lakers have found gems in the second round, so trying to find a gem in the first round should be easier.
I mean, I don't know. Like, they've bought second round picks for financial, what is it? And what's that term? Cash considerations. Yeah, cash considerations to buy second round picks.
Or if it's possible, if it's that one player that somebody would want that we could trade away, maybe we can go the Kobe route. Maybe we can trade for somebody that was already drafted and just trade with them. It happened. That's how we got Kobe from Charlotte. We traded away Vlade. I mean, I forgot what the full trade package was, but Charlotte drafted Kobe, and we traded for Kobe. You seen the same thing happen with Luka and Trae Young? Like, you seen the same thing happen with Penny Hardaway and Chris Webber?
Yeah, same for Vlade, and that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can trade for people's players that they drafted. Because a lot of teams will want like the same type of player that they drafted sometimes.
Okay.
But that already has years of experience. But it's gonna be tough too, because people also try to stay cheap and shed salary too. So they might want to keep that rookie contract. But that's answering your question, because you bring up KCP a lot, Samurai. So it's up to KCP. Just listen. It's up to KCP. He has the player option. It's not Rob Pelinka's fault. Okay.
Not even Austin Reeves.
Not even Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves in his contract has a player option. He has a choice whether he wants to stay or go. This is why I don't like player options. Because you giving the player the full power.
Is he worth a first rounder?
Now, if Austin Reeves had a team option and Rob Pelinka lets him go, then that's Rob Pelinka's fault. But when you give a player a player option, they have them, and their agent has the power.
Yep.
Austin Reeves can be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. I'm about to go play for an Eastern Conference team or some shit like that. Who knows? Who knows? This is why I hate player options, because stuff like that does happen. You heard James Harden not too long ago say that loyalty in the NBA is overrated.
Yeah, and that's why he hasn't won a championship.
That's one of the main reasons why.
I mean, I don't want to blame it all on him, but it's just sometimes he disappears in playoffs.
Yeah, see, Bob Myers, he's in the NFL right now, I believe.
No, see, Bob Myers has to go through a process where they have to check everything to see if it's even worth being hired as a Rob Pelinka replacement. They look through everything. And the whole Jonathan Kuminga thing, man, that's a different story for Bob Myers. So I don't know if that's even worth looking at Bob Myers after what happened with Jonathan Kuminga. I mean, I don't know, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah, I want to say that Bob Myers is. I think last time I heard about Bob Myers, I believe he was working in the NFL, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the Commanders. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so dealing with the NFL, I don't think he's going to have time to work in the NBA. Because for one, he's in a division where you have to be focused. He's in the same division as the Eagles, the Cowboys. Like, you got to be focused.
And the Giants.
And the Giants. So you gotta be focused over there. Plus, that'd be like a long ass commute from Washington D.C. to L.A.
But he's from LA. That's
He's a California guy.
Yep.
Now, if he was like working with like the Rams or Chargers or something like that, they're already in city, so he won't have to travel like that. Then it'd be different. But he's working across the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Unless his job is remote, where he barely has to show up, and he's mainly doing Zoom meetings, you know.
See, but the problem is, like, Sam Presti's cool. It's just replicating it is. You deplete so many assets try to replicate Sam Presti. That's the problem. It doesn't add up to. Like, they depleted so many assets to a point where they can't replicate Sam Presti.
And by the time we replicate Sam Presti
would still be winning.
Yeah, because Sam Presti, what OKC is now, it was like years of planning.
Yeah.
Years of planning and executing. Like by the time we catch up, OKC probably have like 2 or 3 more championships.
Yeah, it's like
they still won't be where we at because
Sam Presti has done a lot of things. Like he's done the Dennis Schroeder trade, the Westbrook trade, the Chris Paul. He's done a lot of trades to get to where he's at. Like he's done too many.
And we've been talking about this for forever. Like I've always been saying, let's build through the draft. Let's keep, but it'd be a lot of these Laker fans talking about fuck them picks, trade them picks. Let's trade them 2 first-round picks for KCP. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like y'all want to get rid of all these picks. Yeah, not saying y'all as in people that's here. I'm talking about y'all in general, like Laker fans. Y'all be.
Yeah, but the thing is, Sam Presti has done a lot of moves before the new CBA in 2021. So he's done a lot of trades with the previous CBA in 2021. He did the Paul George trade. He's done a lot of trades to get to where he's at. Like 2021 is where he maneuvered a whole bunch of things, and he had to tank multiple years. And the Lakers have tanked multiple years, and what happens? They moved every single asset. I mean, the Lakers did it first before Sam Presti. So, and Sam Presti did better.
Yeah, and this is what I was bringing up earlier. Like what I always bring up, because a lot of Laker fans, and being a Laker fan myself, I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Laker fans are impatient.
Oh yeah.
Like they wanna get a superstar every fucking year instead of keeping our draft picks. We don't even have any more second round draft picks. That's how bad it is.
That's what I'm saying. They can't replicate OKC.
That's how bad it is.
Yep.
Like, this is why I'm so dear. This is why this draft is so dear to my heart. Because we actually have a first round pick. Like, we have a first round pick. We can right our wrongs with Dalton Connect. We have a first round pick. This draft is a deep draft. We can find our guy. But just imagine if we had more first round picks. We could have been building our bench out over the years, but we traded them all.
Build a starting lineup.
Lakers have, like I brought up earlier, Lakers have the worst bench in the NBA.
And they have And they have the least amount of assets.
With the least amount of assets. What's keeping us afloat is our starters. We have the worst bench and the second best starting lineup when it comes to scoring, behind Cleveland. So this is why I say we got to stop going after these star players and go after players that's going to fill up our bench.
And being stuck in the middle.
And being stuck in the goddamn middle. Not only do y'all want to trade for stars, y'all want to trade for stars that have an injury history. Y'all just look at the name. Look how many times Giannis been out.
And look at and not just that. First round exits. I'm tired of first round exits. I am.
I mean, come on, man.
I'd rather get a better pick than leaving in the first round.
I don't even acknowledge Samurai Beast no more. He's talking nonsense.
Yep.
Samurai Beast, you talking nonsense, bro. You talking nonsense. Why the hell would you want Derek Fisher as the GM?
Oh, we've already seen his track record. We've already seen it. Yeah. He was a GM for the Sparks. Was part of the New York Knicks organization, another chaos organization in New York.
This is why I say Samurai Beast is part of the problem, because you're thinking like how the Bus kids would be thinking. Oh, he wore a Lakers uniform. Let's hire him.
Yeah, just like Luke Walton.
You want to hire Derek Fisher. You want to bring KCP back because he won a championship. I'd rather bring back Alex Caruso, but that's not happening.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole different conversation. Yeah, that's what you said earlier. Should have brought back the championship team in 2020.
Alex Caruso will be more of a good pickup than KCP would. He'll be great alongside Luka.
But you got Austin Reeves there.
But yeah, man, we're about to hit this 2-hour mark. Is there anything left in your notes, EQ?
No, it's just I don't know who's gonna be the next pair of Luka. I'm just not liking the options there, and they're just gonna have to ride with that at this point.
And not knowing who's going to pair with Luka, EQ, is the reason why the thumbnail is the way it is. Chaos, destruction, meltdown. You have the cornerstone, but where's the corner?
Yeah, it's crash out.
We're doomed. Unless we bring back some of our players, because
hey, unless we move up the draft board, I guess somebody good.
I mean, it'd be cool to move up, but if we don't, I won't be mad either, because I'm just glad we got a first round pick. To tell you the truth, I'm just happy we got that.
Yeah, and that's why they don't want that asset to be traded, and then they're gonna regret it again and set them back. Like,
all I'm saying is use that pick for the best available defensive big man, please. Please, especially if you already came out with reports saying you don't see DeAndre Ayton as the option going forward. You might as well get your center on a cheap deal.
Yep. If they don't see DeAndre Ayton, that's a long-term piece. Yep.
Yeah, you might as well get your center on a cheap deal. You might as well go cheap. Fuck spending $20-something million on a Hartenstein or traded or spending $20 million on a Walker Kessler when you could spend half of that on drafting a center and have money to fill your bench out.
Yeah.
I just gave y'all the stats, people. There's nothing wrong with our starting lineup. We have the second best bench. I mean, we have the second best starting lineup in the NBA. Right under Cleveland Cavaliers. What's bad is our bench.
Yep.
So we can bring back Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura to pair with Luka Doncic, and we'll be just fine. Mm-hmm. We just need to focus on our bench.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to focus on our bench. Our scoring can come from Austin Reeves, Luka, and Rui, and just put two athletic two-way players around them. A center and a wing. Whether you want to bring in Vanderbilt and put him in the wing, great. And just draft that center that I was talking about. I would put Vanderbilt as the wing. Tell you the truth. Put in Vanderbilt as the fucking wing. Let him just be in there for defense and rebounds. And get that athletic big man that plays defense from the draft. And then you got Luka, Reeves, and Rui to score for you. You don't need no more than 3 scores in your starting lineup. You good. You good. You can get an easy 60 points out of them 3. At the least. Just fill up your bench. That's it. That's it. But just make sure you bring back Jackson Hayes, Rui, Austin Reeves, and Luke Kennard. That's it. You good. You good. You good. That's all I got to say, man. But all in all, it is chaos. Because a lot of us don't know who's going to be pairing with Luka. You can bring those guys back. But who's going to be that guy that's going to be like that solid number 2?
I have no idea.
So we shall see. You never know till you try. It could be that center you draft. That could be the solid number 2. You just never know. You just never know until you try. Center will be in need. DeAndre Ayton is not the future. Center will be in need. There's no center that's capable of helping the Lakers in this year's free agency. None. So you might as well go through the draft and pick up a center. Because if you don't pick up a center, you're going to be stuck with who is not going to help you out. And then you're going to hear from Laker Nation saying, oh, we should have drafted a center. We should have. You're going to hear it. So you might as well just draft a fucking center. Draft a center. You know how to draft centers. You did it with you did it before. You drafted Visa Zubats. You drafted Andrew Bynum.
That was another asset they traded.
Yeah. You good at drafting centers.
It's chaos.
I mean, you better at trading for them, but you know, with the Kareem Abdul-Jabbars, you know, with the Pau Gasols, you know, you good at trading for them. But we need to stick with modern NBA rules, man. We gotta build our team on a budget, whether we got the cap space or not. We got to build on a budget. And as long as your coach is a good coach, it can work. Look at OKC. Look at Golden State Warriors. Look at Boston Celtics.
That's what I mean by chaos.
Yeah.
Hiring different coaches and running different systems and have no freaking clue what's I mean, no, that's why this organization is chaos right now.
Well, speaking of chaos, Big Baby seems to believe that, LeBron wants to play with the Lakers next year and he's going to boycott. Shout out to Big Baby Sports. But I mean, whether LeBron comes back to the Lakers or not, it's not going to be for 50. It's not going to be for 50 million. I could tell you that.
I'm not open for that one. Nope.
I mean, nobody is. Nobody is.
And that's the way it should be.
Yeah, nobody's happy. Nobody would be happy to have even his stands want him to lead the Lakers because they think we're toxic.
Whoa, wait a minute. I mean, before LeBron got here, sure. I'll give you that. But since he got here, the same level.
Yeah, LeBron stands think we're the problem. Just because we're not giving in like how Cleveland did and how Miami did.
Well, Cleveland didn't have to get that many assets.
Cleveland didn't have 16 championships. Miami didn't have 16 championships.
And Cleveland had a lot of picks.
Yeah. So we're at the top of the food chain. That's why we didn't give in. Boston is the only team that's better than us as far as winning.
Cleveland had way more picks than we had in those years. So,
yep. So, my last thing I'm gonna say before we end the show, it is chaos. I believe we're gonna be on the right track though, starting this off season with the overhaul with the front office. We're gonna be working our way up to tie Boston and eventually pass them. For everybody that didn't know, because my phone is about to die, so I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. For everybody that don't know, Boston and the Lakers are the only two teams with double-digit championships. The team in third place only has 7. So we have time to mess around as long as Boston don't win. Okay? Boston has 18, Lakers has 17, Golden State has 7. Mm-hmm. So, any final words, EQ, before I hit the end button? No. All right, y'all. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and hype if you can. I'm about to let my phone charge. I'm going to talk to EQ for like a split second after the show, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace out, y'all.